Hi guys, today's haul is a Vegas haul and I'm still in Vegas while I film it. Voila, Las Vegas. It's actually the last night. I've just filmed a get ready with me, which will be my next video. Featuring probably some of these items that you will see in this haul. I've actually been remarkably restrained when it comes to makeup and stuff. Went a little bit crazy in Bath & Body Works. Not too crazy, not as crazy as I've been in the past, but Sephora wise, I didn't even touch the drugstore stuff because I didn't feel like there was anything that we didn't already have that I was excited about. And I just got a few things from Sephora. I think you will be almost proud if that is possible, because you don't really know me. You have no vested interest in my financial situation, but I think you would be proud that I haven't gone absolutely crazy like I have in the past, because previously Vegas has been like a big haul when I've come back. And this time, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I know that we're coming back in August with the kids and so there's less pressure to like buy, or what, or maybe I'm just, you know, growing up, moving out of my shopaholic phase, but I just wasn't super excited about it. That being said, I'm going to run through the bits and pieces that I did get from Sephora this time, and then we'll get into Bath & Body Works, because I know that, you know, some people will be interested in one and not the other, so we'll separate out a little bit. So we went to Sephora today, and I saw this the other day and thought I really wanted it, so I got it, obs. This is supposedly a TSA, the airport thing, like security, what is it, TSSA? I don't know. The thing, you know what I'm talking about. It's supposedly approved so that you can actually use this when you travel. Now, as Lee mentioned to me at the time, I did think that they had to be properly sealed, so we'll see. Maybe it will be, maybe it won't be. But I'm hoping that I can actually use this as my travel bag, because I had one before, and it was one of those ones that was properly sealed, and the end came off, and then it broke, whereas this feels a little bit more sturdy. So I'm going to actually pack this with my stuff to take home. We'll see, and we'll let you know on the other side. I got a little sample of Skin Laundry Extra Deep Gel Face Wash. I don't know what this is, but it's little, I'll show you. I got some little pots of gel face wash. There you go, never used it, can't tell you anything about it. It was just a sample. And then into the stuff that I actually bought. So today, I bought this fresh sugar scrub for your lips. It's not really a scrub, but it's a lip treatment perfecting wand. I have used this, I just used this before I put my makeup on today, and it is amazing. If you are into sugar, which is the kind of, I bought the fragrance of this, the original brown sugar fragrance, smells like cola balls to me. It's just delicious. It's got like a citrusy sweetness, and I love it so much. And if you like that, if you've bought like the lip balms and stuff in the past, you will absolutely need this. It's got a real bizarre rubbery scrubby end. Oh no, I like wiped it with a tissue and now it's covered in little fluff bits, but whatever. It's got this kind of rubber scrubby end, as I say, that you twist up the product, and a little bit of kind of a liquidy version of their lip balm comes out, and then you scrub your lips. It is for people who are not so much into lip scrubs. I like the idea of a lip scrub. I know that I need to use a lip scrub, but I don't use one very often because I either forget to use it in the bath, or, well, most of the time I buy them, I don't use them very often, and then because they're on the side of the bath, they end up in the bath, kids, and then they are completely useless because they turn into like one massive lump of sugar. Not great. And so sugar scrubs don't historically work for me, whereas this is something that you could use on the go. You could have this in your handbag and it works perfectly. You can use it with your makeup, so like before you put your lipstick on, you can just use this quickly and then do your lips. It's ideal, absolutely perfect, and then it leaves behind a little bit of something. So even if you weren't putting lipstick on, like I would use this just in my handbag. I would use this before bed. Like, I like to do my skincare routine in bed. I'll wash my face when I get in the bath, and then when I come to bed, I'll do other bits and pieces. So this is perfect for those of you that are like me in that respect and don't do everything in the bathroom. My favorite thing that I've bought, maybe, bar this. A little Hourglass mini. Love the miniatures from Sephora, the thing that they have when they're, like what are they calling them? impulse purchases when you're at the till and they've got all the kind of miniatures around there. I wish that we had more of those in the UK. The thing that appeals to me so much about that is, especially because it's Sephora, it's expensive brands. It's not stuff that you're necessarily going to want to go and buy the full size of immediately because it's an expensive thing. You don't necessarily know that you want to spend 40 or 50 pounds on that thing, or dollars. And this, I think this was around $22 for a mini at the Hourglass dim light, which I'd already ascertained from previously in the trip swatching was the one that I think I wanted the most, and I was considering purchasing the big one, which is like 40 some dollars. I don't know what it is in grams. It's probably still a better deal to get the big one if you know you want the big one, and after having this I would buy the big one. But either for travel or for testing it out before you want to spend the money on the big one, or because you don't think you're going to use it all that much, because how often do you really get through a powder product? How long does it take you to get through that powder product? And was it really worth it buying the big one? I just think it's a really, really cool idea, and I wish we had more of them. But this is amazing. I'm completely, finally on the bandwagon for Hourglass ambient lighting powders. This individual colour totally did it for me. If you like that, I don't even know if it's going to show up because this light is not really for this kind of thing. But I mean, I know it's like fully yellow, so apologies. But it's just a beautiful sheen. If you just like a little bit of highlight, you don't like that Instagram highlight, that frosty unicorn highlight. If you like something that looks more of a natural glow, amazing, amazing, amazing. I just love that it was a little bit cheaper because it was the mini. And that was the dim light. Oh no, I'm not missing something. So this I got quite early on in the trip, and it is the Velvet Lip Glide from NARS. I have seen these in the UK, but I was looking specifically for Bound. From the different swatches I'd seen online on blogs, I specifically knew that I was going to look for Bound, and I couldn't find it anywhere, either online or in stores. I couldn't find the specific shade, so when I saw it, I thought, I'm going to pick it up. Slightly cheaper here anyway. We'll see if I like it. I'm wearing it now. I applied it maybe 10-15 minutes ago, or prior to filming this video. It's not really matte, is it? It's not velvet, as you and I would know. I wouldn't say that this is quite what it advertises itself to be. However, I really, really like it. It's a little sheer, so if you're not into a very, very opaque matte lip, this might be more up your street. Very, very comfortable. And it does kind of settle to something satin, but it never is 100% matte, and it is always smudgeable. It's not something that's going to be really, really long lasting, but especially in this colour, really, really enjoying it as an easy lip colour. I'd be interested in trying the brighter ones, but I feel like you would need a lip liner or something underneath it to make it a little bit more budget proof and a bit more long lasting. A little, maybe it make me a bit nervous wearing a very bright colour in this one, because it's not quite a liquid lipstick as I thought it would be, but I really, really like the formula. And lastly from Sephora, I got this, which is the Contour Duo from Keva Daquan, which, fun fact, we saw the Keva Daquan stand in Sephora, and Lee said, Kevin O'Coin, as if he was an Irishman. Kevin O'Coin. And so every time I see this, I will now think, Kevin O'Coin. I can't even get into it, there we go. So I've wanted to try this for ages, but again, really expensive, individually, very, very expensive products for the, what's it called, the contour and the highlight. So these are the Sculpting Powder in medium and the Celestial Powder in Candlelight, and they are mini, but I think this was like $24 instead of like 40 some. It just makes so much sense to me. I wish that we got these minis. But I will let you know, because this has been something that's been so hyped on YouTube, and it's taken me a really long time to think, okay, I'm gonna try it. Why can't I get that back in there now? There we go. So we will see whether or not it actually lives up to the hype. My opinion. Next, Bath & Body Works. So I've got some candles, I'll leave those for last. First, in this little bag, I have got, I'll just quickly run through it because it's pointless going through scents and stuff because I'm not gonna know. I got a little, whatchamacallit, holder for the hand sanitizers for Ella, because she said she wanted some hand sanitizers, which we have lots of in here, and I also got some for Emma. So for me, I got some more of these room sprays because they're great. I got, it's kind of silly buying them for my mum now because we live together, but I got 2 of these, and I thought she can have one for their kind of living area and we can have one for ours. Bergamot Waters was my favourite fragrance of all of the different candles that I smelled, so I got 2 of those. These are super strong. If you are traveling and you don't think that you have space or a bit nervous about traveling home with candles, these are amazing, so strong. You only need one squirt in a room and they last forever. And then Georgia Peach, which I know I've had before and liked, and Watermelon Lemonade, which I guess would be kind of a bit fruity and sweet for summer. And then, there's so many of these, okay. Thinking, how can we do this? I'll quickly run through the ones that I got. Some of them were just, I bought them because of the hilarious names, like this one. Slay. These are the Anti-Backs. By Felicia. Why do they think of these things? This one is called Yas. Cucumber Melon. Pretty as Peach. This one is just called, oh no, I thought this was called Chilling. It's called Poolside Punch. Are the other ones actually got different names and I'm not seeing them? Maybe. Beautiful Day. Do you think we had in a room spray before? Oh, we got another Yas because I thought Ella and Emma would both want one of those. Jamaica Pineapple Colada. Can you guess which ones I've got for Ella and which ones I've got for Emma? I bet you can. And Peach Bellini. Delicious. Not into the Anti-Backs at all, but I can see why people are. Lastly is candles. I got 6. Is that excessive? I don't know. So I got Georgia Peach. Bergamot Waters. I think I mentioned before I really like this one. In fact, did I get 2 of them? Maybe I did. Bergamot Waters. Let's put these in a place that they won't smash on the floor. Endless Weekend. Bergamot Waters, by the way, very, very citrusy and fresh, if you're into that kind of thing. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. Does it say on the bottom what it is? Sparkling bergamot, pristine blue waters. That's descriptive. Sugared citrus, creamy sandalwood. My name written all over it, which is probably why I bought a second one. And fresh cut lilacs I got for my mum, who's more into kind of florals, really likes the floral ones from Yankee Candle. And lastly, tobacco flower, which kind of smells like, well, as you would imagine, a little bit like smoke. Like in the nicest possible way, it smells a little bit like cigarettes, but not in that kind of stale cigarette, smoked cigarette kind of way. I don't know, like a nostalgic, because my dad always smoked. A nostalgic kind of cigarette smoke kind of way. I really like tobacco as a fragrant note. And this is really, really nice, but maybe one of those Marmite kind of fragrances. Not that it smells of Marmite, that you will either love it or you will hate it. That is it. That is everything that I've purchased. Can you believe? I know, amazing. But if you do have any particular recommendations you think that I need to put on my list for August, let me know, because I really didn't do enough research this time around when it came to what I needed to buy. I say needed to buy. And that's probably part of the reason. I just kind of walked around and saw maybe what I thought I wanted. I know I needed some candles, and I wanted some more of the sprays, and Anti-Backs were requested. I have multiple different kind of sweets and chocolate that the kids have asked for, mostly Ella, and obviously souvenir type things that I'm taking home. But kind of makeup and stuff, not so much. We barely went into any clothes shops. Wasn't really interested in kind of shoes or accessories or things this time. Just really dialing it back on the shopping. So I hope you enjoyed this video, a bit of a novel situation to be filming in, and I hope that you are cool with the light. I know it wasn't great, but you know, I don't want to mess with the light too much because sometimes it can go the other way, and we'll just make our peace with it if that's cool. And don't forget to check out my other channel for the vlogs of the trip. We went from Vegas to LA on the first day with jet lag, which was a really fun and exhausting trip. And then other bits and pieces. We went to see Celine, Backstreet Boys. It's been an amazing week, actually. It's been just a bit of a whirlwind, and I'm gonna get home and go, wow, that was actually a lot of stuff we did. So don't forget to check out the vlogs, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.